What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Espera até eu abrir fogo, vai!
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. About the only friend I had left in that town. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a ver naquilo. Eu te prometo, cara. Tua última chance. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão. Isso é tudo que eu sei.
Foi atingido! Você não tem chance nenhuma!
Acaba com ele, galera. Vamos logo.
Don't believe it. It's Mr. Have a nice day guy.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too.
Vai!
Quem fez você?
Tá tudo sob controle. Que merda!
security switch had to be in that booth. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Porra, você tá tentando fazer? Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu respeito? Não!
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Elimine o alvo! Carregando!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
Agora é sua vez! Acaba com ele, galera! Vamos logo!
Vou mudar de posição! Me dê cobertura! Me dê cobertura! Mude de posição! Todos se reunindo nessa posição! Merda, cara! Foi por um triz! Levante-se! Rápido! Você não tem chance nenhuma!
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with. Becker's blood money from the good doctor. Serrano had canceled one side of that transaction. The other was on me. They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. I saw the elevator doors were open. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Ah, não tem como você sobreviver! Ah, chegou a sua vez! Foda-se! Não vou te enterrar! Ai, fudeu, me pegaram! Ah, não tem como você sobreviver!
Vai! Entra aí! Foda-se! Foda-se! Vamos fuder com vocês! Você é um bosta!
Ah, chegou a sua vez! Eu te dou guarida! Eu mesmo vou te enterrar! Ah, não tem como você sobreviver! Você não tem chance nenhuma!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Acaba com ele!
Dê cobertura, criminoso! Acaba com ele! Sigam adiante! Caralho, o que foi? Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou!
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. That would have been too easy. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique. There it was, the tape from the Branco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeier, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker. I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had UFE killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Estou mirando numa cabeça! Não vai ser uma morte de herói! Dois no peito! Um na cabeça!
Vai, cara, é sua chance! Não! Deixa ele escapar!
Tira ele de cima de mim!
Tá na mira, tá na mira!
Atire ele!
Aquele
Rápido!
rápido! Tem que sair fora, vai!
Cessar fogo! Cessar fogo!
Vou te ajudar! Acertar! Ah, meu braço! Volta, caralho! Volta! Preciso de ajuda! Preciso de ajuda, caralho! Vem logo! Chega!
Atire pra acertar!
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
você, seu bosta!
Felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
Não parem de atirar!
Cobertura!
Vai agora, você vai...
Meu braço! Não consigo sentir meu braço! Morre!
Ataca essa putada!
Atirem nele! Agora! Traga esse caseiro aqui! Eu te dou cobertura! Fica ligado! Vasculha aí!
Busque...
Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou!
Vamos, em frente!
Parado, porra!
Em suas posições!
Aqui, não me mata!
Mata esse filho da puta!
Becker and Bachmeier had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Pega ele!
Vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra!
Vamos acabar com essa merda agora!
Vamos indo!
Se estiver na
Beleza,
minha,
rapaziada,
atire,
bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor! Ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Vamos, porra! Vambora, pô!
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Continue atirando! Continue atirando!
You should know when to walk away! Thank you for all the fine work! Why do you think you're not dead already? You have served your purpose! This is what it is! What are you hoping to achieve here? You were doing so well! You had to go and spoil it!
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work. For my family. and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Branco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them, too. Every last one of those bastards.
Now that I've made it through check-in, come on, you bastards.
Saiam! Recuar e recarregar! Eu te dou um ponto de posição! Me pegou!
Vai coragem, caralho! Para aí!
Fiquem onde estão e alerta! Fiquem em suas posições! Recarregando! Pronto! Me dê cobertura! Ai! Você não tá cheirando bem!
Filha da puta, pensa que é!
Você tá fudido!
felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Atirem nele! Porra! Me dê cobertura! Copiei, porra! Caralho! Você não tem chance nenhuma! Você não vai sair vivo dessa! Ainda dá tempo de se entregar. Tamo aqui, mano! Abaixa a bola!
Deve ser relatada imediatamente.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. This was the back office. They'd be on their way to the nearby lounge. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
Todos seguindo adiante rumo ao alvo! Vai, acabe com esse filho da puta! Em suas posições! Atirem nele! Agora! Foi atingido! Não! Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou!
Bebida alcoólica não é permitida nesta área. Os violadores estarão sujeitos à prisão.
Acabou, Playboy! Oh, não tem como você sobreviver! Atira agora! Me cobre, me cobre! Vai agora, você tá esse filho da puta! Pra mim! Morre, filho da puta!
Não aceite pacotes de estranhos. Fique alerta.
Te vejo no inferno!
Tô caindo fora! Abertura!
Afirmativo!
A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge.
Explodir sua cabeça! Ainda, cuzão!
Te vejo no inferno! Morre, filho da puta!
Maybe they were in the next terminal. I'd keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami.
Dois!
Eu mesmo vou te...
The tram to the next terminal was down the escalators. It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. If I was going to be able to turn the power on anywhere, it'd be in the office. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. We were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. Son of a bitch! It didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Branco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! 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 Dê cobertura de minha posição! Ah! Morre! Me ajude! Atira agora!
this was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Get in, Max! I'm in, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close. Look! A squad is coming from the right! There! Over to the right! We're getting hit! Come on! Got a flight to catch! It's not going to take off without us! Come on, Max! They're gonna kill us! That about sums it up. They're blocking the runway. Of course they have their armored personal vehicle. Shit! Right there! I'm normally a behind the desk kind of cop. If only I'd been one of them. Them! Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane! Let's get it over with! Come on, come on! Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a lift!
Of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Branco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation is underway.